Alrighty, let's do this. It is the reigning champion. It is the funniest, the handsomest, the beardedest driver on YouTube. And I'm going home. I'm back at it tomorrow. Y'all excited for the weekend? I am personally glad to be alive. I thought I was gonna die this morning. Literally, I had the scariest trip of my life this morning. Nicola, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. This is the week I take over. Smart driver, the week is going very well. What's up, Zhang? Hey, Zhang, am I pronouncing that name right? I don't want to be an asshole. I'm not entirely sure if I'm pronouncing that name correctly. How's everyone else's week going? Comment your earnings. I want to see what you guys are making. I got about 30 minutes before I get home and pass out. I'm pronouncing it perfectly? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad I can pronounce Thai names that well. Did I see T-shirt man videos? I saw that he made exactly one lift trip, but he wasn't wearing those ugly T-shirts, right? So that should tell you exactly how much faith he has in those disgustingly ugly T-shirts that he tried pitching. You made $30 in 2 hours today? That's good. You're finally getting into driving and not delivering, right? What else is going on out there, guys? Come on, there's 11 of you watching. Comment, don't be shy. You got robbed again? Wow. How much did I make today on the snow day? That's my secret. I'm not going to tell you guys yet. Because I want it to be, I said, like in the video I said yesterday, I want it to be a big reveal. So, it wasn't as big as you guys would assume. I actually made less than I wanted to, but I'm still on pace. Yeah, Raheem, it's been surging all day, but have you noticed the surge has been capped at 2.5? That's not real surge. That's like manipulated surge by Uber, so I don't know what that is. Yeah. Your brother made $130 yesterday in 3 hours. That's some good ass money, man. It's 43 bucks an hour. I'll take it. Uber does that, all emergency. Yeah, smart driver though, but Chicago, I mean, this morning it was kind of an emergency with that blizzard coming in, but the weather hasn't really been bad the rest of the day. So, I mean, me and some of the revolutionaries were talking about it. I don't know what that was, honestly. I mean, I took a couple screenshots of it. I don't know what that surge was. I can't explain why it was locked in all over, I mean, literally all over the state. It looked like that. And it was capped at 2.5. So I don't know how to explain that. I mean, maybe someone else does, but come on, there's 16 people watching. Don't be shy. How did T-shirt man do with his first ever lift ride? I'm not gonna watch that video because I'll be too tempted to troll T-shirt man. And like, I don't mind trolling referral professor, but like, I'll talk shit from a distance about T-shirt man and website driver, but like, I don't want to go stir up trouble on their page, you know. So I haven't watched any of I didn't watch the lift video that T-shirt man made. But like I said, I did notice he wasn't wearing a T-shirt. He wasn't wearing that $700 guarantee. Oh, you're in Philly? Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, some of my drivers said that they've heard about the like capping the surge, but I've never seen it before. So I just thought it was very odd. You're at 700, Nicola? It's good earnings. I mean, you could be doing more. You know what I'm saying? It's a big week. My morning shift average earnings, if it's just a regular week and there's no kind of like nothing out of the ordinary happens, from 4 to 9, I typically make between 80 and 130. That's usually a good morning. Oh yeah, I believe it when the Eagles won. There was a fucking riot in that city. Y'all went nuts. What was up with that? You guys can't behave yourselves? I'm in Chicago. There's riots all the time here, so I can't really say nothing. I did 715 for the week today. I only worked 3 hours. Why did you only work 3 hours? You know that's what white people do when they win a game in Philly. No, I don't know that, actually. I've never been to Philly. I don't follow sports that closely. Like, when the Patriots, when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, I didn't really care. I was looking forward to talking shit to my friends that are Tom Brady fans. Because I got some friends who are some serious, like, Tom Brady nut huggers. Like, they think he's a fucking god amongst men. So I couldn't wait to rub it in their stupid faces. But other than that, I mean, I don't really watch sports. The only real sport I watch is MMA, and I don't even have time for that anymore. But yeah, I saw the videos out of Philly, man. That city looked nuts after that victory. How many people were at that rally? Like 1 million people? When it's not surging, really not worth the drive. I took a ride, 4.7 miles, 27 minutes, made $6. Wow, was that a pool? Because that's pretty cheap. I'm sick, dude. I didn't get that many pings. Yeah, I know. It sucks. I don't know what that was this morning. That had to be a network thing. That probably cost me like 50 or 60 bucks. One of those fans ate horse manure. I saw that. That was gross. What's the per mile rate in Chicago? For the drivers, if you signed on before 2015, the per mile rate is 77 cents. If you signed on after 2015, the per mile rate is 73 cents in Chicago. That was a lift. Hey man, every market's different. I don't know your rate. I know you're in Washington, right? I don't know your rates, man. You guys might have some dog shit rates, like Detroit. Detroit has like the worst rates in the country. It's like 25 cents a mile to the driver. You can't make nothing out there. Yeah, bad stuff remover today. I agree, but some of my subscribers have been saying how they've had network issues too. So I know my app was acting very funny last night, but it wasn't. I was getting pinged. Like I had to reset it a few times yesterday, but I was still getting pings. This morning was the first time in months that I had the app on for 30 minutes during a morning rush in a surge and didn't get a trip. Hey man, should I enter your promo code for Uber? I would like that if you use my promo code with Uber. But here's the thing, Zhang, I don't know what your bonus is in Washington. So, I mean, my code, that's for Chicago. So your bonus is different because I had a subscriber use my code in, I think it was like Tennessee, and his bonus is only $100. So every bonus is different for every market. So you're free to use my code, but I don't know what your bonus is going to be. So I don't want to mislead you. I don't want to mislead anybody. When I drove in Boston, I noticed that Boston has the best rates. James Freeman says that too. You know, I really want to go to Boston, man. I want to try that market out. Because I've already taken over Chicago. It's time that I move on and take on a new city, you know? I feel like I could start a franchise. Orlando has horrible rates. Last time I checked, it was 65 cents per mile. That's enough. Yesterday was great. By the way, patojo cuidado manejando vos. I'm not a child. What are you talking about? My Spanish sucks, bro. I can't read that well. Patojo cuidado manejando vos. Jeffrey, are you Guatemalan? If you go to Boston, you can literally wake up 3 in the morning and still be surging. I mean, I wish we had that in Chicago. That'd be fucking tight. Now, Chicago has like very strict surge schedules. Seattle and Portland have some of the best rates in the country. Maybe. I don't know. I can't say for sure. Dark Knight Crypto, what's up, man? Uber Life, what's up, man? I'll be taking a lot of Middle Easterners to the airport in Boston. All right, well, we have a lot of that too. That beard though, yeah, this beard's looking nice. Novos, Catrajo, acá, Honduras, loca. Hey, my Spanish sucks, Jeffrey. Your channels are awesome. I appreciate that, man. I'm trying. But like I said, like I've been saying for a while, if I get that $2,000 or $2,000 this week, which I think is gonna happen, this channel is gonna get much bigger, much quicker. So it's gonna get a little crowded. I'm gonna need your help fighting off all these trolls. $1.34 per mile. That's what's up. Fuck. Are there any Seattle drivers watching my videos? Yeah, I got that, smart driver. I got that. I think I translated that from when he said Honduras in his comment. But the other part, my Spanish is god-awful. I had the beta of Maestro. It did not work at all like it was intended, so I have no faith in it. I mean, anyone who wants to try Maestro, feel free. I'm not going to recommend it. Man, I'm driving down the same street that I was earlier today at like 5:30 in the morning when it was like hurricaning or fucking blizzarding. Oh my god, so miserable. You're from Dallas, you just know people that drive in Seattle? Honestly, I mean, that's the cool thing about this channel is I get to interact with people from all kinds of different markets. But like, yeah, I'm wondering, I mean, some people are saying Boston's a tight market. I really want to know, like, what's the best market in the country, you know? Because I know it's not Chicago. I mean, this is a good market, but it's not the best market. Until the troll show up, oh, you're only making $90 a week after expenses. Like, yeah. Real geniuses that troll my channel. I would say New York too, but I don't know. I mean, I know that New York has special, you have to get special licenses and stuff like that. So, and that just seems like such a stressful city to drive in. All the traffic and all the assholes, you know? I mean, we have assholes in Chicago too, but not like that. Skin inches. Alright, I'm going to go to Boston and take that market over next. And we'll see what's up. I'm gonna apply my revolutionary mindset to Boston, and I'll take that city over just like I took over Chicago. Pack's giving me 1 star today. I got a 1 star today too. What kind of money can you buy with that 4 for $4 meal, bro? Oh man, you can get some nuggets, some Wendy's. Special license will limit the drivers. Will it? I don't know. I've had people complain about New York being a saturated market too, so I really don't know if the special license really does limit the drivers on the road. The commercial insurance is really expensive in NYC. Maybe. I think because of the commission, because you have to deal with, I know you have to deal with like local authorities and the taxi and limousine commission thing. So it's, you gotta, you know, fill a couple different pockets before you can turn the wheel. You can make 10 grand a month in Boston. I'm moving to Boston. Fuck. Right now you're only making 3K a month in Chicago. Uber Life, are you on the group chat? Smart driver, it doesn't, I've driven. Yeah, Uber Life, join the group chat. I've pretty much everyone that joins my group chat, they all thank me for helping their earnings. Ow, my fucking arm itches like crazy. And it's not me personally. It's like, the group has grown so much that there's so many knowledgeable drivers in that group that, like, I have to sleep sometime. So whenever there's like a question, it can be fielded by another driver. It's not just me moderating every single question, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, but yeah, Uber Life, join that, join the group chat. You need to get to my level. That's not possible. No one can get to my level. I am Mount Olympus, okay? Why do people from bad areas always give a bad rating? That's a very good question, Jang. Because they get credits on future rides for complaining. That's why. They know that if they end the trip and they say that, and if they file a complaint to the app's automated response will say, "We're sorry for the inconvenience. Here's a credit for a future ride. Thank you for your business." So these low-income idiots are essentially riding for free. Uber Life, email me. I'll set you up. This beard is gonna be down to here, like in 2 months. It's gonna be the beard of opportunity. That's what it's gonna be called. Another subsidy? What? What are you guys talking about? Another subsidy. Oh, I know what you're talking about. They're eating for free too because they're saying they don't get the order and Uber will credit them. Is that true? That's fucked up. I mean, that's why, but here's the thing, that's why drivers don't like driving in those areas. Like I've explained before, if you're driving in a low-income area, you're essentially doing charity work because you're making very little money. The money won't cover your expenses, and your rating will take a dip, guaranteed. And you just get stressed out. It's really not worth it, guys. I mean, I'm not saying, like, I've driven down there multiple times, you know. But like, if you don't feel safe or you don't feel comfortable, or if you're trying to protect your earnings, or, you know, you don't have to drive in areas that you're not, that are not worth it, especially for a bunch of low class, you know, people that are just going to turn around and complain about you. That's really not worth it. Oh my God, I will not accept them anymore. Do I pick up kids from mid or high school? I have. You're not supposed to, though. You're definitely not supposed to. Smart driver. If Uber has a good quest, the low-income areas will be the best areas to get the count. Yes, they will. I agree. But fuck it. I'll tough it out and drive in real neighborhoods. There's some drivers that really use that strategy. I don't like doing that. Boricua Media, how to avoid Uber pool without affecting my rates. Your acceptance rating does not matter. And that's one thing I've gotten an email about. I've gotten that question a few times. Your acceptance rating does not matter. You will not be penalized for having a low acceptance rating. If you have a high cancellation rating, or a low, like if you cancel a lot of trips, you might be penalized for that. But if you have a, like, if your acceptance rate is like 50%, you will never get in trouble for it, because you are allowed to take whatever trip you want. I'm tired of getting pulled back to back to back. What do I do? Don't take pulls. That's the first way to avoid that. Any info about deactivations in Chicagoland? That's a very broad question. I need you got to give me more specific than that. Yeah, the Uber pool trick though costs. If you're a full-time driver, the Uber pool trick will cost you money. So that's why I tell people not to do it. I've explained that in a video, that the Uber pool trick will, if you're a full-time driver and you do that, that's a tank of gas you're throwing away doing that trick. So I highly suggest not doing it. I'll turn off this charger so you guys won't hear that buzzing sound anymore. Sorry about that. I'm an asshole. Any more questions, guys? Come on. I'm feeling lonely. Kevin, that's the trick. That's the Uber pool trick. That's what I tell people not to do. If you're going, here's the thing. If you're going to take a pool, just finish the fucking pool. Like, that's, because you still get the per dollar pickup or whatever. Like, either don't take it or take it and finish it, you know? But do not do the trick. You're gonna cost yourself money. Will I get in trouble for declining pools? No, I've already explained 2 minutes ago. Your acceptance rating does not matter. It does not matter at all. Yeah, everyone hates pools. Has everyone ever given bad ratings for odor issues? No. I don't think so. I think I'd remember that. And that would really piss me off. I try to stay clean, try to stay fresh, you know? Started driving again last night. Got strangled by a passenger in September of last year. Everything is okay. Moving on. You got strangled by a passenger? Wow. What kind of rideshare insurance do I have? I have Farmers. And if my insurance agent sees this video, he's going to be very pissed off. Juan, no problem, man. I'm here to help. Sorry. Ah, what the fuck? What the hell is that? Why do I have a rainbow flag thing? You just a $31 pool. Hey, if it's surging, if it's like over a 2 point something surge, yeah, go ahead and take the pool. I would. I'm still not gonna be happy about it, but I'll take it. Very funny, Trent. Ah, shit. Sorry. Back on the beard. Okay. How many oil changes do you do a month? One. Just one. And I'm due for one, actually. 18%. You guys remember what happened last time? Was that the... What day was that? Was that the day after MLK Day? When I had like 2% oil life and I was like, no! What do I do if someone has a bunch of luggage? I squeeze it in there, man. Like, I'll make it work. I got an SUV. I don't drive a little sissy Ford Focus or nothing, you know? I'll make my shit fit. Yeah, how did you get strangled? Like, I want to know that story. Cancel for too much luggage. Yeah, you could do that too, I guess. I've never had a situation where it was too much luggage though. If you have a situation with too many passengers, then you tell them, hey, hit the sticks. You don't fit. Go call an XL. Did I ever get a date from Uber? There's that one girl I went out with for a drink after a ride, and that was literally like my 3rd week driving for Uber. I've never exchanged numbers with any other passenger or gotten info from any other passengers. I try to stay as professional as possible out here. I mean, I don't know. I've actually, in all honesty, without even being too much like, without being too hot-headed, ever since I've grown my beard back out, I've been getting some chatty girls in the car. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. The beard. I think for whatever reason, the beard just reels them in. So I'm not shaving it. What's the rates in Chicago? 77 cents per minute, 16 cents per mile. It is truly a game we play, and I'm the most worthy contender. I'm not a contender. I'm the fucking champ. I'm not the contender. I'm at the top of the mountain. Someone else has got to try to knock me off. One passenger wanted to smoke in my car. I said, I'm sorry, you can't. She gave me 1 star today. That happens. But like I said, I've explained this before. I understand. I have friends who are smokers. I'm not a smoker except for cigars. I tell a passenger, if I see them with a cigarette, I'll say, hey, you're free to smoke with the window down. And they're like, okay, that works. So, like, when you have leather, I guess, like, the smell doesn't really linger. So, with the window down, a cigarette will never, I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up, my parents were smokers. Like I said, tons of friends are smokers. That's just, I'm not personally bothered by it. If you are, then, you know, I understand, but I mean, unless someone's fucking, you know, smoking a cigarette with the windows down, that would probably piss me off, but that doesn't happen, you know, so. Yeah, how dare you call me a contender? That's bullshit. You are a bad revolutionary. For shame. You can't sneak that one past me. That's not going to happen. Yeah. That's not. No. I know I'm a bit of a legend in my own eyes, but like, I'm trying to make waves out here, and I am I'm convincing all of my drivers to make videos because we're all big earners, you know. But that's the thing. I'm telling them, you have to show your earnings. You can't just talk about it. You got to show it. You know what I'm saying? Illegal to operate with smokers when servicing the public? Maybe. I don't know. Smart driver, how do I feel about the story about the Uber driver had an issue with a female passenger because he didn't have a phone charger? That video is hilarious. That video fucking had me dying of laughter. That Bronx bitch freaking out in that guy's car. And he was just calm as fuck the entire time. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen. See, that guy's a fucking champ. What's the most ever made in a month? I'm really not sure. It's probably between like 5,800 and 6,300 maybe. I'd have to take a closer look at my total earnings. Yeah, Zhang, I know with the smokers, but like I said, if the window's down, then the non-smoker won't smell it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm not telling you guys you should follow what I do. I'm just telling you what I do in that situation. I mean, it's not even about protecting my rating or anything like that. That's just how I do it. Okay, how you got choked? 2 a.m. by 4.7 passenger, maybe on drugs. Can't tell if he's on drugs. Dark area, 2 a.m. He starts moving in the middle of the back seat and then whispers, "What do you want in life?" Wow. Did you call the cops on this guy? That's nuts, man. Sorry about that, guys. Got kicked off. Kevin Anderson, I've seen that video at the hospital. You guys got to realize, I've watched a lot of YouTube. I know all these things. 76 degrees in Orlando, Florida. Wow, that sounds awful. Who the hell's Wade? Is that a hurricane? Oh, Dwayne Wade? That's the one professional athlete, right? Anybody else in there? Come on. I feel like I'm boring you guys. Yeah, Dark Knight, they got a question for you. Have I ever picked up someone famous? I think I've said that before. I picked up that guy that was on American Idol. That's the only semi-famous person I've ever picked up. He was cool. He was cool. He was kind of a tool, but also kind of cool. You don't see how I could drive in the snow? Carefully. That's how you drive in the snow. I'm good, dude. I guess I'm okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I have an SUV, but I don't have all-wheel drive. So I'm not just running through it. I actually had to rock the car back and forth. You know, honestly, Kevin, I saw a lot of really, mostly responsible driving today, and I'm thankful for that. Because, yeah, all it takes is that one idiot, you know. But luckily, oh, one of my revolutionaries, he got into an accident today. And I told him to contact me. I want to get his information, try to help him out. Have I lived in Chicago my entire life? I was born in Chicago, raised in the burbs. The burbs around O'Hare. So I went to, I grew up in River Grove, Melrose Park. Pedestrians that are angry. They're not angry, they're stupid. There's a difference. Today, I saw so many pedestrians like bolt in front of my car. It's horrible. I've been driving for Uber about 26 months. Yeah. But I've only been doing it full time since May of last year. DoorDash deactivated me. I'll read that later. What is the procedure when you have an accident? That's a good question. I've never had an accident, but if you're on the app, you have to contact the police like normally, and then you have to contact Uber and tell them you were in an accident. And if you're not covered by rideshare insurance, you're fucked. So get rideshare insurance. Because if you're not covered by rideshare insurance when you have a passenger, you are fucked. Yeah, smart driver, that's right, but don't forget, if you're stage 1 or stage 2, James Rivers will not cover you, and they will tell you to go through your personal insurance, and then your personal insurance will be like, oh, you do rideshare? You're not getting covered. You're gonna have to pay for these damages out of pocket. Yeah, Kevin G, I remember you told me about that. You took the stickers out of your car. Yeah, don't tell them, but they have ways of finding out. Yeah, smart driver. That's why I tell everyone, you need to get rideshare insurance. I mean, I know mine is, mine's pricey. I know that, but I have to explain again. I spend at least 200 hours in the seat of this car. Like, I need to make sure my ass is covered all 200 hours. You know what I'm saying? Are you sure Uber will cover you? They'll fight you on that one. I know they will, because I've heard of drivers not being covered for stage 1 or stage 2. Because I mean, there's like legal loopholes that Uber has. You know, they're not as dumb as people think. They've got lawyers and shit. You know, like, man, gas is so much cheaper in the suburbs. It's a damn ripoff in the city. Do I exercise? No, but not as much as I used to, but I'm gonna get back into it. I got really fat last year. It's not very expensive, but additional coverage. Sorry, just went over train tracks. I can't see shit. My windshield's so fucking dirty. In New Jersey, they have to cover. That's good. I like that. I think we should all have rideshare insurance, honestly, because you don't want to get caught without it. I mean, what if you're like in a pileup or something? You know, like, what rideshare insurance is the best? I can't answer that question because I don't know the specifics of different ones. Hey, Pongnan boy. If you have a good channel, they'll find your channel and subscribe that way. Nobody likes a beggar. Hold on one second. I'm going to park my car for a little bit. I don't think Metro Mile has it anymore, actually. I think Metro Mile discontinued their rideshare. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I know I missed a couple, Okay, so stage 1, they will not cover you. Stage 1 is waiting for request. Yeah, stage 1 is when you're logged on and you haven't gotten a passenger request yet. So, I mean, that's why I tell everyone, if you're in stage 1, park the car. Do not burn gas looking for rides, ever. And Kevin 52, I tried getting a quote from Geico many times. I never even got a quote from him. That's why I sought out like a physical insurance company. And I went to Farmers, and they, you know, it is pricey. I'm not, like, and I've talked about this before. It's expensive coverage, but I'm covered. I'm like, the worst should happen, I'm covered, you know. I've never heard of Clover. Not all insurance companies provide rideshare insurance or operating. Yeah, you're right about that, Maxim. Not everyone does. Just get the rideshare insurance just in case you're not online. I mean, it's insurance. It's better to have it than not have it. Like, that's insurance. That's the best way to describe it. I did not have rideshare insurance before November. Yeah, November's when I bought it. Because we got that first snow on a Friday, and there was like 10 accidents on 90 that morning. And I'm like, I'm surrounded by idiots. I need, like, I got to make sure I'm covered better. You know what I'm saying? Sorry if I missed any comments. Guys, I'm fucking super tired. I mean, my eyes are like burning in the back of my head. I'm so damn tired. Does every insurance allow you to drive for Uber? Because one insurance company did not want me to use the car for Uber. Okay, Robert Bolos. That's a good question. Okay. If you... How do I explain this? If you have your personal insurance company, like for example, I had American Family before, and I had really good coverage, but it did not cover rideshare. Okay, so if you have personal insurance, I would suggest telling them you're a rideshare driver, and that way you might get some kind of elective coverage or something. But like, you might want to tell your insurance company you're a rideshare driver, because if you get into an accident and you call them and they find out you're a ride, and without you telling them, they're not going to cover you. I can almost guarantee that. So honestly, talk to your insurance that you have now. Tell them you're a rideshare driver. If they tell you that your contract will be terminated for it, then seek out other insurance that will, what's that word for it? Some people have commented before. It's rideshare something, like a C word, right? I can't think of it right now. Sorry. Geico gave me a quote. What do they quote you at, Kevin? I'm wondering. Just like insurance on your phone, when something happened, you're regretting saving. Yeah, exactly. If you want to pay $800 for a new Samsung phone or a new iPhone, or $100, I'm gonna pay $100. I'd rather pay $100. Yeah. Yeah, Robert, no problem, man. Always here to help. All right, just a little bit more, guys, and then I gotta get some food in my stomach and go to bed. Long week. Any other questions? I'm gonna wrap this up real soon, just so you guys know. Nobody? Everybody's feeling shy? All 24 of you are feeling shy? 23? Come on, guys. My email's in the description of every video. And I like how you stole my original channel name, Uber Life. Appreciate it. Uber is ripping off passenger with wait time. Yeah, sorta. Has it been a busy Friday even with the weather? Let's find out how busy today was. I'm not gonna tell you guys my number. Why is it so foggy? Man, I'm blurry as fuck. There we go. Hold on one second, guys. I'm not gonna give you my how much. Maxim, email me. I'll give you the group chat info. You only made 150 in 8 hours? I know what you're doing wrong. Yeah, some troll was saying you don't have the market mastered because you don't use this app. Fucking idiot troll. Fuck. God, what an idiot. God. There's some stupid people in this world. I did 27 trips in 11 hours. That's how busy today was. But I'm not going to tell you how much money I made. I'm saving that. All right, guys. Let me see if there's any more questions. I'm going to wrap this up. No problem, Dark Knight. Stay safe out there, man. Uber life, not quite. No, I wish. Still morning shift? Zhang, I'll answer that question really quick. I wanna watch UFC tomorrow night, so I think I'm gonna do the mornings because it's gonna snow in Chicago tomorrow. So I'd rather drive early and try to make my money in the morning. My weekend plan to drive in the morning. Did I ever figure out the 10-hour issue? I don't really need to because I got an email saying that we are going to be good to go for the 12 hours. They just haven't updated the timer on the apps yet. So we're going to be getting 12 hours very soon in Chicago, and I'm so thankful for that. Oh my God, that's at least an extra $200 or $300 a week to me, you know. So I might be able to fucking completely take Sundays off again like I like doing it. All right, guys, it's been real. Thanks for chatting. Any suggestions, first rides? Adriana, join. Email me and join the group chat. I need to get food. Emails in the description of every video. Guys, it's been real. Thanks for chatting. Big numbers coming your way. So I'm tired as fuck. I will talk to you guys next time. Peace. Stay safe out there. Okay, bye.